Hey everybody, welcome to the Two Broke Gamers podcast. I'm Ricky.
I'm Steve.
So let's jump right into this, shall we?
Let's do it, 50, man.
Yeah, let's talk about some stuffs. Really what happened this past weekend with CEO, one of the bigger fighting tournaments
CEO was pretty cool.
Before EVO. CEO was great. What I love about CEO is the ring, really. I mean, the fighting and everything is great. All the games are great in it. I actually don't know why, but I'm growing a real interest in Guilty Gears ever since I started EVO last year, and this year been watching a few tournaments.
Guilty Gear was pretty cool. I watched the top 8.
Yeah, top 8 was pretty good. That's the same thing last year at EVO, and last year's top 8 was pretty good too. I still like that tall dude with the bag over his head. Like Faust. Yes, and it was that's like my favorite character, and I forgot watching last year. I remember I was like, dude, that character's awesome, but apparently he must be very difficult to manage because there's only one guy that uses him in top 8, so obviously he might be a difficult character to use, but depending, because I don't know.
Yeah, Faust was cool. I mean, he throws like the oil on the ground and lights it on fire. Yeah, if you do that, it's like massive damage.
Yes,
it's hard to tell the pull off though.
That's what it looks like. Yeah. So and of course the thing is, Smash had a different room, and I think it was voted upon because of, I guess, not because of differences with the fighting game community, because I know there's still slight,
people don't consider Smash like a true fighting game.
Yeah, that type of thing. But I mean, I think they separated too because one, there's a lot of people who love Smash, and it's not like they segregated themselves, I guess you could say, but they did it because it's just more of a flow of the tournament. Because if not, then some games would have overlapped each other. It might have been difficult. But no, it's not. But it's not. No, but what was I gonna say? Oh, but they didn't have a ring in their room, which sucks.
It was just a stage.
Yeah, but CEO was still interesting. Leffen got his first win, major in the US.
He put himself up there with the gods.
Yeah, and let's see how that works for EVO.
And it's funny because Mango got dropped into losers. I wouldn't say early because it wasn't really early. It was like before top 8.
Yeah.
So, I guess somewhere in top 16, Mango got dropped into losers. And everyone was like, oh, is this the end of Mango? Because he got sent down by Shrooms, of all people.
Yeah.
I expected him to beat Shrooms, but it didn't happen that way. And I guess, but every time Mango gets sent into losers, it's like, you bring out the beast.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I mean, it's the same pattern he's going on last year where he didn't win anything, and then he won EVO. So, I don't know. It could be the same thing, or it could be the end of the three-peats.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, man. I'm watching everyone play, because I watched almost all of Melee and I watched all of Smash 4. From what I could tell, or from what it looked like to me, it looks like Mango lost a step or two. He wasn't getting off, because one of the things that, Mango's known for being, the tech master.
Mm-hmm.
He can tech anything ever. He's just his massive tech skills.
Yep.
He was missing quite a bit of his techs at CEO. He looked like he was off. So unless he's going to go into some crazy boot camp and just train nonstop for EVO.
I mean, he is. I mean, he constantly plays. I mean, he's been. It's not like, I mean, people can say you can play All-Star, but I mean, he did that last year and still won. That type of thing. But I don't know. I mean, he's getting old too. I mean, he can't play the same game forever like that either.
I mean, whatever. But still, it's just, I don't know. He looked like he lost a step or two.
I see it. I know exactly what you're talking about. I see it.
Armada looked pretty good.
Well, Armada's Armada still.
Armada, right, but
he's like a machine, that dude.
I figured you get to a certain point because he, Leffen, spoilers if you didn't watch it, Leffen didn't even give him a chance to come back.
No.
It went to, Armada beat Mango, and then didn't even come close to resetting the bracket. It was completely Leffen all the way. Now,
and it shows how much Leffen has practiced and improved. Because, I mean, him and Armada fight all the time.
But the thing that I was going on about, or that I was getting at here, was that Armada didn't switch to Peach at all against Leffen.
I guess he thought the Fox matchup was better.
But he was losing the Fox matchup.
I know. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
It came to the. I mean, he gave, but it was weird because he was doing the same thing to Mango.
Yeah.
If Mango switched to Falco, he switched to Peach.
Yeah.
And then if Mango stayed with Fox, he stayed with his Fox.
Mm.
So it was like Armada did everything he could to, because Mango did get a game where he got to play Falco against Armada's Fox and he destroyed him.
Yes.
But as soon as that happened, Armada then had switch advantage and was like, hey, you can either switch off of this Falco or I'm going to switch to Peach. And then I think he was like, no, I'm going to stick with the Falco. And then Armada switched to Peach. Destroyed him, and so he's like, "Oh, that was because Armada just switched to Peach and Mango couldn't switch."
Yeah,
and then that put Mango in the situation of do I stick with this Falco and get wrecked by the Peach again, or do I switch to Fox, take game maybe, and then lose the rest of the set? I don't know. Yeah, ended up switching to Fox and then lost.
The Melee's interesting because of like all of that, especially the story really is with Mango, even with like Mewtwo King not being there, but that's a whole different issue. That's a whole different thing. But Smash 4, I mean, who didn't know the result of that? It was kind of, I had a little faith in ESAM, and ESAM was doing a little bit of something. ESAM. But I know your distaste for him. But you're just staying in him, I mean to say. But he had Zero for a second, and then Zero figured him out like that midway through like a stock, and that was it for ESAM, and then everybody else in the tournament.
And Nairo too. Nairo got off to a good start against Zero. Zero figured him out. That was it.
Yep.
Nairo got shut down.
And then, of course, the buzz was still breaking, like, I'm going to take Zero down the next big major.
No.
Well, the thing is, too, people were saying that his matchup against Sheik and a Rosalina matchup and a Diddy and a Rosalina matchup, Rosalina wins both of those. So, but the thing is, he didn't get an opportunity.
Zero's just a better player.
Yeah, that and plus the fact that...
he didn't get the opportunity, right?
Nope, because Nairo beat him. So, it was like, okay.
Which it's actually funny because it got to, I guess, top 8, and you had... Basically, everyone was breaking it down into region versus who.
Yeah.
There was just like 3 Florida players, a SoCal player, 2 New York players, and Zero.
Yeah.
So that,
Chile.
Chile. But it's Zero. He's his own region.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
He's the only Chilean player, so it's just Zero. And it got to the point where top 3 was obviously Zero from Chile, and then number 2 and 3 were both New York.
Yeah.
Being Nairo and DeBuzz. So
good things for the scene, I guess.
Yeah, just it's like, but it's funny because Melee is completely like dominated by North Cal and SoCal, whereas Smash 4, with the exception of Zero, seems to be very New York based.
Yeah, very East Coast.
Very East Coast, but like even that, like just the top. If Zero didn't win, top 2 would have been Nairo and DeBuzz, which is New York, New York.
Well, the thing is, Melee is actually getting more global because of Leffen and Armada.
Well, right. That's Sweden.
But
it's actually if you look at it, top 3 was Sweden, it's SoCal, right? Or is he NoCal?
Yeah, he's SoCal.
Mango SoCal, right?
Yeah, but we're originally from the East Coast, like Ohio or something. I don't remember where he was from, but.
Well, it's not East Coast. That's just East.
It's just east of that.
Middle East.
Yeah.
But not that Middle East.
But the thing is, I feel like Smash 4 is going to be a little bit more global because a lot of people love this game around the world, and it shows with EVO, I guess. But that's a whole different story.
Well, we're looking at from the United States who plays here.
Yeah,
and we don't really have too many foreign players for Smash 4 coming here just yet.
Or Smash in general. It was always US dominated.
Then we have like Armada and.
And then there's what's his name, Amsa coming, and then some European players, and there's a few European players coming for EVO too, and I think they came for CEO. They just didn't get far.
Yeah,
like Mr. R, who was like one of the top favorites to beat Zero, didn't happen.
He lost in like before top 8.
So,
he lost in like top 32. Like
something like that. Yeah. But the thing is going on from that. I mean, 0-1, of course, Smash 4, Melee was Leffen. And all the other games, of course, that happened. Marvel 3, of course, is just losing popularity. It's just dying at this point, and people are admitting that this is a wrap. It's a wrap for Marvel. Maybe after this year, even after EVO.
After EVO, it's probably done.
Yeah, I mean, because they say it's not being supported. It's already been done by Capcom because they lost the rights to actually hold on to those Marvel characters because of Disney. And there's going to be no more updates, no more patches, so this is it. So this game's stagnant. This is it. And I mean, like, that's sad to say because Marvel 2 lasted for a long time before it finally died out for a while. But I mean, it did become a stagnant play for a long time. But Marvel, I didn't really pay attention to it. I know the full schedule one. That was interesting. But then you go on to the main event, which is Street Fighter, which has actually changed. I guess the new update really changed some things because Street Fighter was a lot more hype than I remember it being, especially for the last couple of years. It was a little bit boring. A lot more mind games and footsies played in Street Fighter.
Footsies.
Yeah, but footsies, right? Am I thinking the wrong word?
I don't know. I'm not a Street Fighter. I didn't watch any Street Fighter.
Yeah, but a lot more dominated by U.S. players this time instead of Japanese players or players from Asia. Kazunoko won first place, legend over there in Japan. Not part of the gods, but he's got some recognition there. And I still remember the U.S. player, 801 Strider. He was doing somewhat well against him, but it's just Kazunoko was on him. But I don't know what's going to happen for EVO, because EVO you get more of a global thing from EVO.
It's going to be much better competition at EVO.
Yes. And now, speaking of EVO, because we're just talking about it, EVO's signups are done as of June 30th. So the numbers are out. Of course, Street Fighter was super popular because Street Fighter, it had 2,227 entrants, which was like,
Jeez,
of course. Which,
lot.
I mean, it was the same event as like last year, a little bit more. I know it was over 2,000. I don't remember how much. Smash for Wii U was second with 1,924, with Melee being third at 1,869. Now, that was a surprise to me that Smash 4 got more of a signups than Melee.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Mortal Kombat X actually surprised too, over 1,000. 1,162 for Mortal Kombat X. Guilty Gear with 968. The most depressing of all of them, Marvel, which we were just talking about, 816. Tekken 7 got 458, with Persona 4 at 437 and Killer Instinct at 397. So good numbers. You're probably thinking, well, how many people are playing in between
Smash 4 and Melee?
518.
So it's pretty much almost an exclusive crowd for both. You have a little bit of crossover, but not really that much. It's like
516, excuse me,
516. So like off the top of my head, that's like a not even 25% crossover.
Not at all. And that's good, because that means more people are interested in the game. People want to play more of the games. And it's funny because it's like, I didn't expect that. I expected maybe Melee get its last year, more people would join up, everybody. No, it's Smash 4. Everybody's all about Smash 4.
I mean, you're obviously going to have the whiners and complainers who are like, Melee forever, screw Smash 4.
I thought I would get that type of reaction from people, where people would say, this is it for Melee, it's dying. It's like, no, I mean, I didn't get that reaction at all, because Melee's still going strong. I don't know if it might just start dwindling from here on out, because the numbers are showing that people want to be able to join Smash 4. It's a new game, people want to join, and it only will get better and improve from there. Plus, it must be the zero factor too, because everybody wants to get good to beat zero, really. And
well, there's also a funny thing too. I mean, I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, of course.
Remember earlier in the year when they were like, and who's ready for Smash 4? And they actually got boos?
Yeah.
This year at CEO, when they were like, who's ready to play some Smash 4? There was a huge cheering, which, I think it was it D1 no, it wasn't D1. It was, I don't remember who the casters were.
Was it Prague?
No.
I don't remember now.
I don't remember who the casters were doing it, but I remember them being like, wow, this is completely 180 from what happened the last time we said this, because last time we said this, people booed us, and right now everyone's like roar cheering this. This is a step in the right direction for Smash 4.
Yeah. Now, of course, the order of the games. Now, Sunday's order for EVO, as announced by Evil Mr. Wizard, will be Guilty Gear, Mortal Kombat X, Melee, Marvel 3, and Smash 4. And then he had to make a point of saying that prize pools and entrants don't determine Sunday's order, Best Show does, which, duh. I mean, I really wasn't too surprised Melee was put for Sunday, because that always will get an audience. That's like the second top viewed stream, but right behind Marvel, because Marvel was like top always. Like it's like Street Fighter, I think, was like third or fourth for about that time, but Marvel, he'd be stupid to not put that in between basically Melee and Smash 4. It's been proven that people watch it. Now, how many people will actually still watch it because it's declining, I'm not sure. But the number, I mean, he even said numbers, but obviously the numbers of of Marvel 3 are declining, but the audience may still be there. I'm not sure.
Maybe, I don't know. But from what I saw from CEO, because again, I only watched Melee, Smash 4, and a little bit of Guilty Gear, not that much, because I'm biased.
Yeah.
I only watch what I want to watch. Screw you. Melee was getting around 26,000 people to 30,000 people.
Yeah.
And Smash 4 was getting about 22 to 25.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're not horrible numbers.
No. Well, Street Fighter, of course, got 85K, but that was a different story too.
Right, but like look at the gap in that.
Yeah.
Like the two Smash Bros. Games together didn't get 85K.
Well, then plus people say that they got help from, because who was it? Lyric hosted Capcom Fighters, but I've tried to look into that. I can't get 100% verification on that. Some people have made note of that. I have no proof of that, but Because that's kind of weird. I mean, I wonder how much you get paid for that, but I'm just saying. But I felt like I felt like Street Fighter could have got those numbers anyway, because they do get the thousands, if not like tens of thousands of people watching on a regular basis anyway. Smash doesn't, not on a regular basis, unless it's a major tournament.
Yeah, if you're ever just like on Twitch, just looking at who's playing what, Smash 4 has like 400 people watching it ever. Yeah, unless if Mango's streaming, then it has like 2,000 people. If Mango's not streaming, then it has like 200 people.
If it's Mango and Mewtwo King streaming, then you got a ton more people.
Again, it all depends. But like, if none of the big superstars are playing,
no one's watching.
No one's really watching it.
Yeah.
So the fact that you can draw a crowd when you have a tournament going on, it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Now, of course, with EVO, there's always big numbers. Like, you don't ever see 100,000 people watching Smash Bros. Any time of the year than EVO. Like, I remember, was it Melee at Apex, I think, got 90,000 maybe? Something like that? I know it was, like, close to, like, 80, 90.
Which makes me think, why are CEO numbers so low? I don't know.
Who knows? But and it's strange because it's right before the biggest tournament of the year.
Right.
So I don't get that.
Maybe I might be off with my numbers, but I say when I check.
No, I watched it too. I watched
they were like
Smash
they were in the mid 20s.
And the gap between viewership is like between like 7,000 or 8,000 people. So I mean, it's not like it's bad, but people don't find Smash 4 to be as entertaining. But I feel like there's going to be bigger numbers for EVO. I feel like a lot of casual people are going to be watching Smash 4, and especially the fact that it's going to be on a Saturday or Saturday night maybe. It's definitely going to be some big numbers for Smash 4. It may be bigger than Melee, maybe.
I mean, that'd be cool if it was bigger than Melee. It's just showing the community that, hey, look, we're moving on.
Yeah, that's true too. Do you remember what your wager was? How many people were going to watch Smash 4 last year? I think we have to go back to the audio for that one.
Oh, dude, I totally don't remember.
We're going to have to go back on that one.
How much? No, I think I said like 150 or something.
Yeah.
I think it was close to because I'm trying to remember what the numbers were that we were comparing them to.
I remember it was like 110 or 20 for Melee, so I don't know what Smash 4. I remember you said it was going to be some ridiculous amount of numbers. It was just, I don't remember. But
I don't know. I did say something stupid. You're right. Like I remember going over. But who knows? It might actually happen.
Yeah, especially now, like I said, Saturday night versus Sunday.
Saturday night, and it's building up steam. Like it's getting there.
Remember, Melee usually does happen in the afternoon, like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So I mean, some people are unhyped about that. It's like, oh, why is it happening this early? But that's usually what happens with Smash. Look what happened with CEO. Smash was started at about 12 o'clock and didn't finish till like 4 or 5. Yeah, that type of thing. And that's both Smashes combined. But I don't know. Let's go on from there. Hopefully EVO will be hype. Where it goes from there, I don't know. But we're gonna see. I can't wait for that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm hyped.
Another tournament, actually, during San Diego Comic-Con, Bo Trennan tweeted out that Nintendo's going to have a Smash Bros. Wii U Championship tournament for kids 12 and under. So there you go, the future, man.
Yeah, right? Get some people interested in it from a young age, get them training, get them going.
Yeah, I like seeing stuff like that. Especially, I don't know, that's really cool to me. I don't know, that's just me.
Juniors tournament? Hell yeah. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
There should be juniors tournaments. I don't give a shit if like 7 people enter it. Like, do it. Become the future, man.
Now, one other thing, because I wanted to talk about CEO, I always forgot about the one thing about the Street Fighter tournaments, is because like I said, there was the ring there, and some dudes this year decided to go all out wrestling. As one dude, I already forgot, I think it might have been Yipes, that came out with the full Stone Cold entrance, the Stone Cold music.
Yeah, people throwing, I think they were sodas. I don't think they were they beers?
I don't know. I didn't see them.
It was something. People were throwing him cans of something, and he smashed them together and poured them on his face like Stone Cold.
Stunned the dude.
He just Stone Cold stunned around like his buddy standing there like, what? This is crazy. That's insane.
And then I still remember one of the dude came out like Sting, where the lights went out, lights were on, he was right next to the dude, and the dude was a Japanese player. He started dying. I think he was just laughing, like he just couldn't help it. He was like staring at him.
I would have been like, this is insane.
God, and I forget his name, because he was out the scene for a while, and I haven't been paying attention to Street Fighter as much as I usually should. But he's like one of the best U.S. players too, and god damn it, I forget his name. Maybe I'll write his name somewhere on there. But it was good. CEO overall is great. EVO, I really just, a lot of things will happen with EVO that can make or break just a lot of games, because it might be the last time you may be seeing Marvel, maybe the last time you're seeing Melee. And other games are on the rise. Mortal Kombat X, it could make or break Mortal Kombat X too, honestly, because if they're not going to get the audience, where's that going to go from there? Killer Instinct was on a Sunday. Remember that last year. It's not on a Sunday anymore. It's probably most likely going to be on a Saturday, and it doesn't have a lot of entrants there either. And I don't know if that's losing steam too.
Yeah.
It's so many different factors of EVO this year. It makes me wonder what's going to happen next year. But I'd rather see
Let's
the
just
results.
focus on this EVO. We don't have to worry about next EVO because this EVO hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of concerned about it. I just can't wait to see how everything goes for EVO this year. But that was really our discussion part of this. So we just wanted to move on to other things of gaming and such. So I'll just cut it off here, and we'll see you at the next part.
Shit.